Welcome back to Cruisix Sanctuary, Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker, and the newest patch, patch 6.1, Newfound Adventure. Last episode, we tested we did some experiments here in Azadal's Legacy. And it turns out, well, there's a lot of work to be done. But let's save that for another time. Let's get right down to it with the next quest, a Satrap's Duty. Once Nidana succeeds in replicating the Mach Atomos, this door into the 13th will be ours to... No interest in visiting the void myself. Might we discuss this later? There is something I must do first. Why does everyone insist on being so secretive? I at least had a good reason for not wanting to explain my Nixie ritual. Shall we proceed with our other preparations then? As we saw, the warding scale can be effective at protecting the bearer from other sources of etheric corruption. Nevertheless, the talisman's durability will need to be improved if it is to withstand the void's influence for a prolonged length of time. And I think that is a problem we can address without involving the brilliant but busy alchemist who created it. Who do we know who excels at this kind of structural augmentation? Garland Ironworks. An excellent suggestion. As I recall, Sid himself is no stranger to the void and its volatile energies. With his experienced hand at the helm, I have every confidence that the Ironworks can strengthen the warding scale. Come, let us visit their operation in Rogger's Reach and commission their best and brightest. Oh good, it's free teleport. Alright. Chris, what brings you to the Ironworks? We have a commission for you and your president, actually, assuming he's available. Master Sid? Certainly. I'll see if he has a moment free.
A pleasure as always. I hear you have a job for us. Heading into the void to find a lost dragon. That sounds almost pedestrian compared to your last adventure. Honestly, I don't know if you could say anything that would surprise me after Meteon in that bloody mess. Alright, let's take a look at this talisman of yours. You said there were signs of degradation. Here you go. It seems some manner of corrosion has set in around a scratch on its surface. Much as the void's corruption seeped into Nero through his wounds. In which case, our best bets may be to simply prevent the scale from being damaged in the first place.
And how might we achieve that?
We have a coating agent for strengthening trinkets and the like, but I'd be wary of applying any compound which might upset the scale's delicate alchemical balance. Far safer to dress it in armor. We'll construct a protective casing, one utilizing metal alloys with high ethereal conductivity, so as not to impede the talisman's primary function.
A suit of armor, as you said.
Nero has compiled data on the 13th, so I'll have him pitch in with the design just to be sure. If only it weren't such an ordeal to convince him to follow our safety protocols. I swear, I've never had such a reckless employee. In any case, we may need some time to untangle the particulars.
Understandable. We know how busy your schedule is, and the final result will doubtless be worth the wait.
Ha! The hard part will be ducking Jessie and her constant barrage of demands while we sneak about doing the fun stuff. We'll see what we can do.
I think we can leave the rest in Sid's capable hands. Let's return to the great work and see how Nidana is getting on with the Mark Automos.
Alright. Back to the great work. At least it's only 700 gil. Nidana? Hello, before we speak to Nidana, though, hello to Frisk Dreamer Jr., who is watching us for the first time and chatting with us on Twitch. They only commented egg. I'm pretty sure this is in regards to Hatching Tide. Normally I would do that, but unfortunately, new patch comes first. Alright, let's speak with Nidana.
Ah, hey Stola. The adjustments are going well, I hope?
'Tis a lengthy process, but the end is in sight, yes.
Before I continue the cutscene, I've apparently been here before. You're in my favorites. Oh, well, thank you, very much for following me. Well, welcome to Cruising Sanctuary. I hope you enjoy the show. We're doing a spoiler-tastic, story run of the, newest patch in Final Fantasy XIV, so I hope you enjoy what's left of it.
That's wonderful news. I myself had some good fortune searching through the Satrap's private records.
Oh, this should be good.
What I found was a transaction log dated around the same period as when Alzadal's legacy was built. It included a purchase list of highly exclusive alchemical components. And I knew I'd discovered the key to making the artificial atomos.
Okay.
I then visited the High Crucible to commission the materials. After I'd explained my requirements, I was beset by volunteers insisting I allow them to help with the entire project.
Of course.
The usual reaction to someone forcing open a void gate is to run for the hills. Harnish academics certainly are a different breed.
They certainly are.
The alchemists of old were cut from a similar cloth. The unknown held no fear for them. Indeed, they were ever eager to seek new knowledge, regardless of the danger.
And were you not also fearless, heedless even, in your determination?
Before we continue, can I just say that while I do love the voice for Varshan, aka Vitra's Simulacrum, or Avatar, or whatever you want to call him, I feel like there could be a little bit more emotion in his voice.
My sire entered his dormancy before I was hatched. And so it was Ashdaya who kept my eggs safe and warm. It created a bond between us. Even long after I learned to fend for myself, I rarely strayed from her side. She was my guardian, my sister, my dear companion. And not a single day passes that I do not mourn her absence. No matter how deep the darkness, I would not surrender my search. I promised myself the time would come when we would once more take to the skies together. But I am Satrap now.
The Radiant Host is here to serve, Your Excellency.
Just in time.
Nabdeen, what is this about?
Celestinian told us of your predicament. For centuries you have protected Rads at Han, never showing your true self, hiding behind a curtain and living only in service to the people. Your dedication meant more to us than your deceit, and so did we accept you as our rightful ruler. After all that you have sacrificed for this nation, did you imagine we would begrudge you your heart's desire? We survived the final days. We are a strong and proud people. We, the Radiant Host, will keep Thavnair safe in your absence.
I am grateful for your loyalty and for your encouragement. And yet...
Now you listen to me, Varshan.
Oh!
You are wearing that face, after all. As I have told you before, you are a little brother to us all. And if you are family, then so too is your sister. We are there for you if you need us. But do not ask us to sit by and watch while you abandon a sibling you have ached to rescue for millennia.
We will succeed in opening the way. It is only a matter of time. All you need do is prepare to step through to the other side.
Indeed.
Your Excellency, I wanted to thank you for building the orphanage. It means so much that my sister and I will have a place to be together, safe and happy. And I hope that you and your sister can be together again too.
Aww. To protect them well, you must take heart.
Take heart and protect them well. Such were the words I once said to you. And here I stand, failing to live up to them. If my heart is torn, I am fit to protect neither Ajdaya nor Radzadhan.
Exactly.
My people, I have come to a decision. Vashan will depart Thavnair for a time. My dragon self will remain in the palace, but only to conduct the Satrap's most essential duties. While I am focused on controlling this vessel, there may be matters that escape my attention. I rely on you, my trusted friends, to watch over one another until I return.
Take care, and fair fortune, little brother. Many tears would be shed should you come to harm.
I would not dare make you cry.
Well, that's sweet. Didn't have anything better to add to that. Anyway, let's speak with Y'shtola.
You surprised me, Estinian. For a lone wolf, you've shown an unusual degree of, shall we say, involvement in helping Vritra reach this conclusion.
'Twas for the greater good. The worm's thundering sighs were keeping its citizens awake at night, and had travelers believing the palace racked by some unnatural storm. Gotta bust a dragon's balls, don't you?
What of your own answer, then? You seem disinclined to venture into the void.
When I was one with Nidhogg, his vengeful thoughts were my thoughts, his endless rage my rage, and the soul-chilling grief he nursed for Ratatoska's death. I would not wish such agony upon a foe, let alone a friend and ally. If there is a chance we can spare Vritra that pain, then I will follow you.
Any other former scions we should call upon? I'd rather not bother our comrades with aught less than a dire threat to the star. We four should be sufficient for our purpose. Now, on to specifics. Unlike the first, where the flood of light was halted before its devastation was complete, the 13th has been utterly subsumed by darkness. My plan as such is to explore the void in stages, withdrawing to safety after each brief foray. 'Twould be more convenient had we some manner of base camp nearer to the gate itself.
One of the palace chambers should serve. Come, let us reconvene outside Megaduta.
Works for me. I love small guild trips. Alright, back to Megaduta. Cloudy days indeed. But oh well. Alright. Whoops, did not mean to do that. Alright.
And so we will require suitable accommodations. Might we make something available for our guests?
All the chambers are presently hosting the great mounds of treasure we carried out of the vault. Once the Foundation's activities begin in earnest, however, we can redistribute the trove and make a room or two ready for habitation.
Good. Please inform me when you've completed the arrangements. As you heard, we will have you settled in Megaduta in due time.
As ever, you are most gracious, Your Excellency.
You risk yourselves to aid me in my search for Azdaya. Providing comfortable quarters is the least I can do.
I only wish we knew more about our destination. The gods only know how long our explorations might possibly take, or what our chances of success might possibly be.
Succeed or fail, I am grateful to you for convincing me to make the attempt.
On that note, I will return to the great work and lend what help I can to Nidana. If you've preparations to make ere we venture into the 13th, now is the time.
All I need is my armor and my lance. Perhaps I'll train with the Radiant Host to pass the time before we depart.
You know what this means to me, Chris, but my purpose need not consume you as well. We are headed to another world. Find what joy you can in the experience, for you are a traveler, an adventurer at heart. This I know.
Indeed.
Oh, that's it? Alright. I feel like there's a meanwhile coming up. Yep. Meanwhile, in the 13th,
What the...
what the... is that? That's Xenos' avatar!
And thus I am returned. To this world, bereft of saviors.
No! You said he was done! Let paths unwalked, adventures spur, pulses quicken, spirits stir. Newfound adventure achievement unlocked. Wait, really? That was it? Huh. I thought there were 10 quests, but I guess not. But please do not tell me Xenos is back for a rerun. Did we get any, Did we get any titles with that, or... Oh, whoops, that's not what I wanted. That's sorted by category. You know, it'd just be easier if we just checked out the achievement. Nope, no title involved. Oh well. Well, we don't know what the future holds, but I have a feeling that I don't know what to expect. There are so many questions that need answering. But for now, we're just gonna deal with it. For now, that's going to end this episode of Cruisenick Sanctuary. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the show. If you're watching on Twitch, stay tuned for the rerun of both yesterday's and tonight's episodes, or live streams. If you're watching on YouTube and you like this video, click the like button below and leave a comment. Subscribe by clicking here and click the bell icon for notifications. Click here to watch the playlist, click here to watch the next episode, and click here to watch the previous one. We will see you next time.